So wonderful. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's see. Why is this not working on Traders Yard here right now? Let's see. Here we go. I just need the webcam here on Traders Yard too. Okay. Yeah. Main thing is you can hear me on Traders Yard. Actually, I don't know why the webcam is not working here. It's working on Zoom. Okay. However, you can hear me, and that's the most important point. So wonderful. Good morning and welcome to our Forex morning call, FMC. I'm really happy to have you here in this show here on YouTube, on Traders Yard, and of course on Zoom if you want. And I want to start with a view of my brand new Instagram account. It's called DowHow Trading. It's an original account. You can see that this icon here, the symbol, that's the DowHow symbol. And if you want to follow me there, just DowHow Trading, and you get one or two pictures a day, some stories to the rest of the day, to the rest of the week. And I'm really happy if you win or if you want to follow me there. So guys, feel free to ask in the chat. Dory, good morning. Aurel, good morning. Remo, good morning. Nice to have you here on YouTube. Karel, good morning. Petya, nice to have you here on Zoom. Petya, thanks for your praise about the course. Petya made the English course, and I hope you learned something, and now you can transfer it in very profitable trade. And if you want to come closer, then welcome to the DowHow family. The offer you get in the last part of the course. And of course on YouTube, good morning here, Alex, Radu, Christoph, good morning. Nice to have you here. Okay, so we want to start with the economic calendar. What do we expect today? It's Tuesday 14, and we just expect the ZEW survey here in Germany. That's the only important part for today. And I guess the DAX will react a little bit on this, and therefore let's see what we can do with the DAX. So by the way, finally, DAX 15. So first of all, where we are, yeah, as you can see, oh my gosh, the point of control switched to the lower side. Yesterday, you remember, we were deep in the green zone, and by this situation, that the price kept a long time for hours and hours on this lower stage, this lower price, high volume were included there. And that was the reason the point of control switched to the lower side. However, the trend was a long running trend, and finally now it's broken. So consider this where we are at the point of control. So both things can happen: recovery today, yeah, or crash on the lower side. We will see what happens today. We don't care. As trend follower with an entry at the DowHow strategy is really simple to trade. Actually, you can see now finally the downtrend is broken with the last candles here in DAX 15 minutes. And you can see now with the next candles, we will have rule number 1, which means we have valid trend. And the valid trend means, we should pay attention about this. Yanis, good morning. Cayetano, greetings to Portugal. Thanks for being here. Alexandro, nice to have you here on YouTube. So let me see, everything is fine there. Okay, great. So, and that's then waiting for the next correction, balance candle, and then we can make a long trade. In case you want to follow me and you want to see this picture for the rest of the day that you can see and you'll get some updates, I want to invite you to the live trading room here on Traders Yard. So you can see this tradersyard.com. You can make a free registration, and then you can have access to the DowHow live trading room. It's just only in English, by the way. And we have 466 participants in the meantime, and that makes me really happy. So you have a chat and you have a timeline where we can share trading ideas, something like this. And by the way, if you click then on Job Chat Web Meeting, then after a couple of seconds, you will see my chart. So first of all, you get a kind of spots here, and then you can open my chart. That's the small kit here, for example. And then is this, you see, and then you can see my chart, what I show you here right now. Okay, by the way, let's come back. And we are waiting for a new entry long for the DAX 15 minutes. So let's come to our main trades or main currencies, the top instruments we took over from the morning briefing show from Admirals, which took over now Theo. And let's start with the Dow Jones. And in Dow Jones, you can see what happens. We have a big, people would say it's a crash. You know, I don't say this. Basically, yes, I use this word about marketing, but you know, we are trend followers. And that means what kind of trade do we have right now? It's a down. So that was the first trend arm. You see, there was no close, no close, no close, no close. Therefore, that's the last 0.3. And then bam, down to this last low. Now we are waiting for a correction. And then we are speculating on a trend continuation. Otherwise, could be also possible that we see that the correction maybe is running in its own trend. This is also possible. And that means don't analyze, don't interpret, wait what happens. Yeah, don't interpret. Again, in a kind of zero-sum game, which is trading is basically, you cannot be successful with a 50% hit quote. And everything what you predict for the future, what you analyze for the future, what you interpret for the future has a hit quote of 50%, because think logically, it can happen or it cannot. So, and 50-50 is not possible to make money in a zero-sum game, okay? Don't mix it with investing, because if you invest in shares, stocks, then you have dividends, then you have a kind of increasing value about the company. Don't mix trading with investing. Investing, you will make, it's not a zero-sum game, because investing in stocks, for example, you have a long-term expectations. But trading, real trading, pure trading is buying, selling. And this is a zero-sum game, because if you want to buy 50 shares, you need someone who will sell 50 shares. It's a zero-sum game. And especially in trading. And if you want to become successful in trading, then it's different. Then you work with the price. And you know, what's the pure logic? I would say the cause of the cause. Yeah, it's buying cheap and selling as much as expensive as much as possible. And therefore we are trend followers, or I'm a trend follower. What you are doing, it's just your decision, by the way. Yanis, good morning also. Okay, so just waiting. Okay, then we have DAX 40. It's a similar picture in DAX 40 in 4-hourly chart. And this looks this one, and that's the same, almost the same picture. We start at the highest point, first trend arm, bam, and second one. Now we are in a correction. Yeah, let's see what happens next. I make a prediction. I make a prediction. We will see kind of this, just a retest, and then let's going up. Because don't forget, point of control is much way on the upper side. Don't forget this. Yeah, but we have time. This will not happen in 4-hourly charts today. I guess for the rest of the week. But it's a downtrend. We have to be prepared on both sides. So feel free to type in the chat on YouTube and of course on Traders Yard and on YouTube also. If you want to have questions, then feel free. So we have the gold chart, and you know, in gold chart we have this trend. That's the first trend arm. That was the second one, third, and 4, and number 5. So, and that was the last point 3. And you see, yeah, break. That's the break. And there was no trend continuation there. That means we have to start from the last point 2, short, broken. That means, okay, we have to start here again at the highest point, bam, just one move. No trend, and you know the 4 capitals I taught you in the last month. 4 capitals, you know, N, T, N, T. No trend, no trade. That's really simple. Because based on this fact that we have a zero-sum game, then you need a mathematic edge, not an individual edge, not your opinion, not your predictions. You need a mathematic edge. And that means you need a strategy which is proven that it's profitable on the long run. So the DowHow is a profitable system from the second, third, or fourth trend arm into a trend. Trading, buying cheap, selling expensive. This is a profitable strategy, not your opinion, what you think about gold. So yesterday in a German webinar, I got an opinion. By the way, ECB didn't raise the rate. Yeah, and so gold must go long. So I said, yeah, it could be possible, but this is a 50-50 chance. You can make a fundamental analysis, but this is just an explanation of what happens, yeah, or the explanation of the fundamental data, something, but it's not a strategy. And if you are the trader, real trader, you need a mathematic edge, and a fundamental analysis is not a strategy. It's an explanation with a private opinion or an opinion of the market. Who is the market? You see, come down to pure logic. It's the one and only part you can become successful on the long run. So let's see. Okay, great. So why is the webcam today not working here? Ah, okay. So next, go on to Euro USD. Yeah, in Euro USD, we made a profitable trade. You see, wonderful. We trailed a stop. And now on the right side of the chart, we have a new downtrend, like in DAX and Dow. So that was the last point 2 here. Now we are waiting for a correction, and then we can go short further. And finally, Bitcoin. Oh my gosh, look at this one. So you remember we had a long, and I have forgotten to open the short there. You see, at this point, that was beginning of April. Yeah, that was the perfect point in a second trend to go short. And now look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trend arms. Do you understand why I always used to say, don't miss the entry? You will never know what happens next. as a trader, you don't have to judge the product. Yes, it's Bitcoin. Yes, but it's just a product. You trade with CFDs here. So you see, trend following is damn it working. Yeah, and I'm really happy to do this and to learn. You go deeper in the online course if you want. It's just up to you. So that was my top instruments. Yeah. And before we come to the running trades, I want to show you something today. Yeah, I want to show you something today. And this is what could be possible if you follow the rules. If you follow the rules and if you are a trend follower, I show you. So first of all, this is our account from Admirals. So, you know, in 2021, I destroyed. I admit why. So I don't have to explain this again. It's a real account. But since I changed everything back to my real trading, no missing signals, trade management, something like this, follow the rules strictly and trend following, look what happens. 216% real profit factor 1.20, 216% in around about 5 months. We have over 20,000 pips. And if you want to learn this, grab your course on my homepage, Trading with Complete Pure Logic. Then you can have exactly the same if you do this. And today I want to show you my prop trading account. I'm in this third level. Third level means 48,000 real money. It's real. You see, it's real. Yeah, I'm in profit with 3.7. The target are 10% that I come to the next level. Then it's 96,000. And you see, that's a typical curve of a trend follower. You have losses, small losses, small losses, small losses, small losses, while the same time the trends are running and running and running and running. And at any time they're running into profit, and bam, you're back in profit. This is how trend following is working. Therefore, you have to have proper money management that you can do this. And you see, it's working. And this is not fake. This is not predictioning. This is not compounding, like I made 5% in 1 year, compounded to 1 year. It's that. No, that's real. That's real account. And if you want to do the same, I would suggest grab the course, make the education, and then you can do the same like me, because it's not art, it's a craft. And this is what I want to show you today. So let's come to the running trades and then your proposals. We have less running trades in the meantime. CAT JPY actually is still running, but please be careful. We have a downtrend also. So, and if the price is turning before the downtrend will break, then we have to we have to pay attention that we don't miss the entry to the short side, while the long is still running. And by the way, it's profitable. Euro Aussie, we are still in a fourth trend arm, 1, 2, 3, 4. So therefore, I cut the losses. I made money with the first position. So basically, it's a more kind of zero game. But I opened the trade again because it's still the fourth trend arm, and I don't want to miss the trend. If there will be a trend, which I don't know yet, I don't have to predict, I can see it. So to protect my money and to protect the trading idea, I trailed my stop after I could see the price is not longer working for me and I have a trend candle against my position. I trailed my stop loss into profit, because then I can make a re-entry, but I don't lose money. That's the point. Euro British pound also. Actually, there's unfortunately no trend continuation at the last 0.2. We struggled there. The price were rejected here. And if the price will come back, I can make a re-entry. So therefore, I trailed the stop loss real stop, hard stop, not soft stop, into the profit, because then I don't lose money and I can make a new entry. Euro New Zealand dollar. Yeah, price is coming back a little bit. So guys, we have to consider that this is 1, 2, 3. We are still in the fourth trend arm because there was no break. Okay, we have 2 positions long. Therefore, we are in profit with over 1,000 pips at the moment. But we have also a downtrend. So therefore, we have to consider this, and we have to open a trade or a stop sell order to the lower side. Don't forget this. You will never know what happens next, because the downtrend can also continue. So don't forget this. Be prepared. You will anger yourself. You will be angry with yourself if you miss this trend. You don't know. And if it's not working, the long is still working. That's cool. Pound JPY. Both trends are still running. The long is not broken. We had no close below the soft stop. The long is also running. And now you can see, okay, the price is going up again, which brings the long position more in profit. But I was in profit with the short. So now what we can do right now is you can leave your stop loss at the last point 3 here, because it will be equalized through the long position. So you don't have to trail the stop into the profit. You don't have to do this. Just let it go for the moment. British pound dollar, wonderful in profit, running trade. And US dollar JPY, oh my gosh. I don't know what happens next, but remember, my best trade ever in 23 years, you remember, were 2,182 pips. It was also in US dollar Japanese. It's as 15 years ago. Oh my gosh. Let's see if we hit the record. Oh, don't. I don't care, by the way, but look, almost 2,000 pips. This is trend following. It's awesome. So, and therefore you don't have to care about the swap cost, something like this, because you are huge in profit. This is real trading. Okay, so I want to ask you questions. So from Traders Yacht, there's a question about what did you use to test your strategy so you know it has an edge? First of all, I did it by myself. And in the online course, I showed 2 studies. First study was from myself. I did it years ago with a colleague, and we investigated 25 currency pairs over 2 years, and we studied 1,463 trend arms. So we have a basic proven statistic. By the way, and this DowHow approach were studied and investigated hundreds of times online. You can look at it, Google it, testing DowHow strategy, something like this. It's from Dr. Maya Pape from the University of Aachen in Germany, by the way. So much tested, but I did it by myself. So, and this is what you can do, because on MetaTrader in a back test is a kind of difficult, because there is no indicator which draws the trend by logic, and therefore you have to do it by yourself or by the course, whatever it is. But best thing is you do it by yourself, and then you will figure out it's one of the most profitable strategies ever. So here on YouTube, US dollar, Canadian dollar, new trading idea. Let's have a look at US dollar, Canadian dollar. This is here. And basically, yes, I have it in mind. Yes, because there is, let's see, where starts the trend? Yeah, there was no close. And therefore, that's the trend. Yeah, but it's like the markets like the market. So that's the first trend arm. And that's the second one. Yeah, so we need a correction. We need a correction to go long. Basically, it's a trading idea, yes, but we need a correction first. But put it on the watch list, yes, absolutely. So, do you mind to check Nikkei? In which time frame? In which time frame? Nikkei, I have, let's see, Nikkei. Symbols. Cash indices. Where is it? Here we go. So, Caetano, can you give me, I do it in 4-hourly chart. So, okay, so let's see. I think this is really simple because in 4-hourly chart, actually, we had a break there. So therefore, that's really simple. That's simple. That's no trend, actually. Because for a trend, we need a correction, a move, a correction, and another move. That's what we need. And therefore, you know, no trend, no trade. Really simple answer. So what do I have on my watch list for the moment for today? It's Aussie Swiss, because we are out. And by the way, we have to go long again, guys. Yeah, we have to go long again. So maybe a little bit higher. Why is it? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, fourth trend on. In case that the trend will continue, you must be a part. You don't know how many trend arms we will see. Yeah, but also consider that there is a downtrend. And if the downtrend will continue, you have to be prepared on the short side also. Okay, great. Follow it chart, then we did it. RCJPY, the long trend is over. We're just waiting for an entry in the short. Please put it on your watch list. RCJPY. Euro JPY, look at this one. I just pointed it out here. We made with this trend because look where we started. Look, we started here at, that was in beginning of March. Jesus Christ, look at this one. 1,130 pips. Come on, guys. You must confess that's really cool. Yeah. Is it simple? Yeah. Is it easy? No. It's not. But you can learn it if your why is strong enough. So New Zealand, Swiss, oh, we are in because it's a long, still in the third trend on. So we can do it here to this place. Okay, we are in. And by the way, you can go long, still long, put an entry, stop buy on the way up. And of course, stop loss for the moment is below the last 0.3. That's the worst case. There I calculated my money. And now the strategy is really simple. Yeah, either we have a trend continuation, then everything is fine. If you see a blue trend candle against your position, trail the hard stop and make a re-entry in case you get out. Okay, so guys, I'm punctually today. That was my part. I'm looking forward to see you on Traders Yard or maybe in the course. There I'm private teacher, whatever there is. I want to say thank you. Thank you again for joining this brand new Forex morning call instead of the morning show. And I'm looking forward to see you tomorrow again or the rest of the day. And as always, have courage and be kind. And may the force of the rules be with you. See ya tomorrow.